Ready, you are clear.
Garage check, caution back blast.
Clear. Next.
Good hit, man.
Anybody still hasn't shot?
Microphone.
I haven't shot yet.
Okay, come here. You are done with the tube, you can just switch back to your weapon, you will drop it. The rear, you will be shooting, let's say, the BMP-2 that's looking our way, so that one.
How do you point?
Your distance is 150 meters, and Alpha, you will get hit by the back blast.
Sorry, forgot.
So yeah, 150 meters for the BMP looking at us.
Microphone muted.
Okay, Xavier calling back blast.
There we go. And back just seems to be, or Hunter seems to have crashed.
How do you point?
Yeah, apologies, I didn't wait for someone to say clear, but
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if it was emergency, it would be fine. This is draining you back clear anyway. Okay, now, hang on, you haven't shot yet?
Yeah, no, I need to shoot.
Ah, perfect. Okay, please clear out this one, and we will take it from this one. Just to be safe. Cool.
I dropped it.
You will be shooting the BMP-3 that's away from us. You see that?
Yeah.
Your distance is like 166.
Oh, that one.
You overshot.
That's the first overshoot we've had.
Can I shoot again? Do I need to like reload it somehow?
Yeah, you need to grab a new one from the arsenal. Like, switch to a rifle, and you will see that you drop it on the ground next to you, because it's empty. Yeah. So if you want to shoot again, just grab one from the arsenal. The rest of you, grab from the arsenal something else. Grab the Javelin tube and Javelin CLU. So, it's in the launcher and binocular section. Overshot again. Where did you aim?
Is it like in vanilla, Arma vanilla?
Yeah, so the rear, you don't have Javelin CLU, it's in the binocular section.
Ah, okay.
Is it like for vanilla?
What? The Javelin version?
Javelin.
And you just backblasted off and gamble.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, I think this should work now. So Control B.
Microphone.
Hey, you got it working, boys.
Cool. So, yeah, this is what happens when you don't call out backblast. Okay, the rest of you with the javelins, and who was shooting, I hope you grabbed the javelin as
User
well.
left your channel.
Cool. Assemble the javelin with Control B. Do you see all of you the tanks? Or more specifically, is there somebody who doesn't see them? Cool.
I see him.
So, feel free to take a knee, because this is heavy to just look through just like that. Look at the tanks, switch to the thermal mode with N key, the night vision key. Philip, you have the wrong javelin.
Oh wait, hold on.
Nah, this doesn't have much backblast. Philip, take the Javelin tube and Javelin CLU from the binocs and launcher. Okay, pick a target, switch to the thermal mode with N key, the night vision key, and hold tabulator until you get a lock on one of those tanks. They have been engine running, so they should be hot, so partially. Once you are ready, just fire.
Hell yeah, boys. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Tabulate the key.
Hey, does it matter which thermal vision we use? Because there's like one that's inverse.
White hot, oh black hot? No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Sauce, you still haven't shot. Tabulate the key to lock on internals.
Tab key.
Tab. The one above caps lock. Automatically.
is.
Do I just fire at one of the ones that I've already been fired at? Or should I do like...
Just pick one that hasn't been blown up yet.
I think
User
they've all
joined
been
your
blown up,
channel.
yeah.
Microphone.
No,
muted.
No,
that's the roof.
They're like 4.
That are still
User left
okay.
your channel.
I don't see them.
Microphone.
They're further
muted.
to the right of the
3, 2,
burning
1.
ones.
Like
Do you
in
not
between-
see? Do you see the burning bricks?
Yeah, I do.
So if you look to the right side, there's only 1 burning and 4 intact.
Yeah, I see like there's a gap between the burning ones, but I don't see anything in the gap.
Oh.
Okay.
Microphone.
Should he just
activated.
move closer?
Hang
Or...
on.
Yeah, I'll let him
User
talk.
left your channel.
I'm like stepping on his leadership right now. I should probably just shut up. I did too much of this in ROTC and fucking cross country. That's why everybody
Can you
hates
see
me.
it now?
And where should you aim with it?
Okay.
At the tank with the thermos and hold tabulator until you get the lock on the thermos.
What's the tabulator key?
The one above caps lock that has usually TAB on it. Good. Now you can disassemble the Javelin. Again, Control B, and yeah, that's how you fire the Javelin system. Are you fixing my unconscious patient? He was unconscious for a reason. So, well, this is a medical trainer, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good first impression of the medical team. So, since we are done with this, we are running out of time fast. So, okay, let's start with the radio because that will be probably more important in the long run. So, if you press Control P, you will get the radio interface if you have your radio. Okay, just keep on the interface. I will explain how to do the stuff. Source, do you have the radio? So the radio, how it works. So you see the model, the middle pylon that says off 1, 2, 3. That's the volume. Left click to decrease, right click to increase. On the display, you should all see C1 110, channel 1, frequency 110. The channel is a preset. The frequency you can just do set pretty much anything you want within certain limits, and it will remember. The channel will remember. The 110 is the basic frequency for alpha. 120 would be Bravo, etc. The buttons on the model, you have to click. When you hover over them, you will see like pop-ups with the hints. So there is stereo settings. When you hover over 0. This, when you click in the right bottom corner of your screen, you will see a message, and that will change to left only. When you click only, right only, and when you click again, left and right. So you can put your radio only into one ear, especially useful when you have more than one radios. Left arrow key is set additional channel. You don't have to do that right now. Right arrow key is the speakers. Don't do that ever, because you will just start broadcasting the radio to people who already have radios. The plus minus is to next channel and previous channel, but you can switch directly between channels with your numpad if you have one. And clear and enter work with the frequency. So how do you talk on radio? With caps lock, and we will do quick comms check. So, Ofe?
Yeah.
Gamble.
Zavir checking in.
Okay, I will just call it.
Is
Is somebody hot micing or on speakers?
Yeah, somebody's on speakers.
Let's see who it is.
Your channel.
Zavir, are you on speakers?
Phone
How am I
activated.
supposed to check that?
Is it you?
No, I don't think so.
Microphone activated.
Oh, hello, Zavir, you are winner. So go onto your radio and click the right arrow key button again.
Microphone
Did it?
Let's see. Perfect. So now you all heard what it sounds like when somebody is on speaker.
So, okay.
Zarir, comms check on radio, caps lock.
Zavir checking in.
Perfect. Hawk.
Comes Jack.
The intruder of the medical team.
User joined your channel.
Sorry, what?
No.
Microphone muted.
So you
that's
wanna?
one thing- Yeah.
So you want me to change throw from G to 2xG?
That's our recommendation because H, which is next to G, is all used for medical menu. And we had people who did. Hang on, I will explain by taking something useful. So we had people who were like, and if you just quickly watch me, were like, oh no, this guy is unconscious. Let me heal him by pressing H and accidentally pressing G and doing this.
Grenade.
You don't have to run away, that was a chem light.
XD. Alright.
That's why I was in the arsenal, you animals. Finally, once you are out of that, escape, configure, but instead of controls, add-on options. Now, first, find add-on Ace Medical.
I already did
Oh,
that.
okay. This is how it fucking
Yeah,
works.
sure. Scroll down to the bottom in Ace Medical, find Use Medical menu and set it to Enabled.
Adi, what
Yeah.
the fuck are you doing? There we go.
There. Okay, use medical mail.
Okay, and another thing that I recommend is in the add-on options, in the escape configure add-on options, add-on Ace interaction menu. It will make your life easier if you check the option
User in
1,
your
3,
channel
and
timed out.
4. So always display cursor for self-interaction, always display cursor for interaction, and display interaction menus as lists. If any of you have been working with Ace before and don't have this, your mind will be blown.
So keep cursor centered doesn't need to be on, basically.
Exactly, and it actually doesn't work together. Now, if you look at somebody else and hold Windows key alone, you will see a bunch of options like tap shoulder. So this is interaction just without the control. This is interaction with others. Also, you would be able to interact with the trench to undig it, with the guys here to tie them up, and similar actions. So yeah, this is how Ace interactions work. Any questions about the Ace interactions? So, how to bandage yourself. So if you select your torso, hang on, it would actually be good if you were injured. So, or each one of you stand next to one of the blue guys. That will be better. That's why I spawned them. I will be doing the shooting, so you don't need to shoot. You can even double press control to lower your weapon. It will make it easier. So, let's see. Okay, back. Open your medical open the medical menu of the entity in front of you. Select the left leg and bandage him. Or first apply tourniquet, then bandage him.
God damn it! I already
It's-
by the time you said
He's working on it.
You can always cancel during the time. Who still doesn't have guy? You?
Microphone
Okay, so
activated.
the tourniquet, like I said, will stop the blood flow to the leg. The bandage then will start turning the red leg into blue. That means once it's fully blue, it's bandaged. Some of you might need to use 2 bandages to cover the wound, depending on the wound itself.
Microphone
So-
activated.
So tourniquet first always, and then the bandage?
I think the evulsion that I accidentally gave from like the bandage.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess that works.
the Evulsions will need 2, velocity wounds will need 1. In this case. And
Packing.
so the ideal procedure would be, in case you get hit, like, first of all, finish the engagement. Unless you are bleeding like too heavily, then you are probably too late anyway. You might as well shoot back first.
How do you?
Is it in
You just
into
apply
that-
splint and.
Say again?
This is just like ROTC.
Oh, no,
Everybody's
no,
confused
no,
except
no,
for
checked on
a
this
couple
guy because he
people.
saw it.
He's bandaged. It's fine. So, if you get hit, finish the engagement. If it's in the arm or leg, tourniquet it and let the medic know he can treat you better than you can yourself. If it's in the torso or...
Or
Sure.
she. Interrupted him for that
If
shit.
it's in the torso or head, you can bandage it with the packing bandages. You can apply tourniquet anyway. If you get hit in 2 arms or 2 limbs and the medic is not anywhere near, yeah, you tourniquet one and bandage the other. Any questions?
Microphone.
I got apply Sam splint as soon as I applied
Yeah,
both.
So, you can also get broken limbs. Your legs or arm can become broken when hit. Once
joined your channel.
you are all bandaged, you can be splinted. So if you see the splint, that means the entity has broken arm or leg, and you can apply the splint.
User left your
It
channel.
will fix both legs or both arms at once.
User
So you
joined your
can only
channel.
choose between arms and legs, but it doesn't
User
matter
left
which
your
one
channel.
at the moment. Like I said, the update might mix it up a little bit. Well, a lot. Other questions?
Can you shoot me in the leg?
Who?
Me. Thanks.
I
User
guess
in
so
your
we can
channel
check
timed out.
what it looks like.
How did it cause a bruise?
Oh, fuck.
Did I shoot you through suppressor or something?
Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm bleeding. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Wait.
How the fuck did I hit him in the torso? What the hell is going on?
Microphone
Hitboxes are a problem.
Yeah, sometimes. Don't shoot each other though. Rhea, you want to add anything real quick because we are really gonna be ending soon?
Yeah. When you need medical supplies, from your medic, like you've run out of bandages, you've run out of tourniquets, you have nothing left, there's no bodies to loot from, they'll say, get it out of my backpack. Only take what
User
you
left
have,
your channel.
like what you normally get. So that's 4 packing bandages. Do not touch my elastics, do not touch my quick
User
blocks.
joined your channel.
Only take 4 packing bandages and 1 tourniquet. Please remember that the rest of the bandages are for the rest of the squad. Like, I have to keep a whole squad alive, you just have to keep yourself alive. So, when you're going into a medic's backpack to say take something, just keep that in mind. The other thing is that the tourniquet is your best friend and the one thing that will keep you alive above all else. Use them. Like, know how to use them and use them well. Last thing, make sure medical callouts are clear and concise. My name is, this
User
is
joined your
Rester,
channel.
I have a broken arm, it is tourniqueted, stable otherwise, and then the medic can come to you or you can go to them.
I think I used the tourniquet at all
But don't
already.
just say,
Yeah.
oh no, I'm hurt. But that's pretty much it, as far as F&G training for medical. Boy, covering most of it.
I got a question.
Yeah.
My screen is blanking white right now.
Because you're in pain.
Oh, how do I fix that?
Alright, see, if you look at yours right now, you're bleeding from your torso. You see, it says off to the side there under overview, it says bleeding. And then you look and you can barely see it. It's the lightest shade of pink. And that's going to change with the medical update, but yeah, this, let me just slap that on you. There you go. You can take off your tourniquet. The other thing to keep in mind, and we had somebody do this the other day, that's why I want to make sure I say it. You cannot, as I give you 2 morphines, you cannot put in epinephrine or morphine through a tourniqueted limb. It has to be untourniqueted.
I mean, you can put it there, it will just not have effect until you remove the tourniquet.
Yeah. Well, we had somebody the other day that put a tourniquet in his arm, then put a morphine. It didn't do anything because his arm was tourniqueted. So he gave himself another. That didn't do anything, so he gave himself another. And another. And another. And when I went to take off his tourniquet so that I could pack him, he just fell to the floor dead. There's nothing I can do about that as a medic trainer. If you overdose yourself, then there's nothing I can do.
You can overdose yourself in this game. Jeez.
So keep that in mind. 1 morphine, if it doesn't work, too bad. Like, deal with the pain. You won't pass out from pain. Well, if it's too bad, then you'll pass out. But it's nothing a morphine will really help you with right in the moment. It's just annoying. Same thing with the heartbeat, it just means you've had a little too much morphine, but it's not going to kill you to hear the heartbeat.
something because
Microphone
we're
activated.
Ria,
today,
I have
sorry.
one question if you can hear me.
Alright, just.
Yeah, so if the limb is blue, does that mean you can remove the tourniquet?
Hang on, I have two
I
people
wouldn't
asking.
wait until
Let's spend time.
the medic tells you you can remove the tourniquet.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Microphone
So
Okay.
when
activated.
the medic is, because there's always a chance of it reopening again.
Available to
But if you
all
need it for
profiles then?
another limb, then
Maybe.
yes.
I don't really know.
Mike-
But I'd
Microphone
leave it on
activated.
until the medic is ready to pack you, or they've stitched you and give you a splint and say
Alright,
you
just
can remove
one
your
gate
tourniquet.
check. I'll
Then
go ahead and try
Go
and
ahead and
get
do that.
Microphone
it set up.
activated.
Okay, thank you.
Microphone
Go into space! Or is it a nuke? Oh my god.
It's a nuke.
That's a nuke.
Oh god.
Microphone
Well, enjoy that radiation poisoning, kids. Oh yeah, yeah.